Good evening, all. How are we today? Happy Saturday for Saturday night cardboard. Because I couldn't do Friday night cardboard yesterday. Oh, God. Ah, no. I'm frozen solid. Do not look at me. Do not look at me. Okay, I think you're fine to look at me now. There we go. I'm fine now. Don't look at my shame. Hey, everyone. Hope we're doing okay. Happy Saturday night cardboard. It wasn't Friday night cardboard yesterday because, first of all, I was sad because WOD went home. They made it safely back to Poland. Which, of course, you know, maybe not the most gung-ho about streaming, but also, I also had a late-night migraine, almost. It wasn't quite a migraine, it just ended up being a bad headache, but all in all, it was actually probably for the best that I didn't stream, because it probably wasn't going to help. So I spent a lot of today drinking fluids and resting, and I feel miles better than I was. Would cry if partner left me for home too, yeah. Yeah. But I do feel like getting back to streaming. Obviously, no schedule for the rest of today and tomorrow, but next week, scheduling will come back. But for now, we're just gonna chill, we're gonna play Yu-Gi-Oh! Got a new deck, which is not very good, but it's fun, so I don't care. We're gonna be summoning some pumpkins and some ghosts. That is the plan. So get ready for that. Also, I have to remember to like increase my game audio because I always forget to do that. Is it called by the grave? It may be called by the grave. It's a bit unfortunate because for some reason, also, I think it changed my... Sorry, give me a sec. I think it also changed my, where do they put it? I always forget where they put it. Is it under game settings? Sorry, I'm trying to find resolution, because I think it lowered my resolution again. Yes, it did. There we go. Right, so... It is called by the grave. Pumpkin versus Pumpkin makes an insane mirror match. I don't even want to know. Yeah, do I want to know what that's like? I've had some very interesting matches while doing some practice earlier today. I fought against Testina, because apparently now Testina is actually a semi-reasonably competent deck now. Thanks, peeps. known Testina enthusiast, peeps Yu-Gi-Oh! Afternoon from YouTube. Afternoon, Kazaki-kun. Welcome. Happy to have you here. We're taking the coat off for this one, apparently. But, yeah. Unfortunately, they don't have everything. So there's a bunch of stuff. There's a bunch of, like, support free agent type cards, which is not available in the pack. So, like, if this is the new pack for anyone who doesn't know. So we got Pumpkin, King of Grave Ghosts, we got Great Ghost King Pumpkin, we got Undying Legion, oh, we also got the new K9 card. I don't see this card used very often, so I don't know how useful it is, but maybe I've just somehow missed it. Also, yeah, we got all of the new Fur Hire stuff. So, for anyone who is a Fur Hire fan, praise be to the furries. It's interesting because the second engine people run make it crazy. I like how they suddenly put that one in the pack. Yeah. Also, Rescue Ace. I swear to God, this game wants me to play Rescue Ace. Oh, also new Magical Musket, which will make a certain viewer of mine very happy. I made a joke deck and actually won. I expected to lose. Hey, that happens sometimes. I won against Dragon Link with the Bone Zone once, so that was fun. Oh yeah, also they added in Subspace Battle. This is a weird-ass card. But yeah, there's a couple free agents missing. We don't have Samuel. We don't have Samuel, and we don't have the level 6 zombie card, which makes Pumpkin way more consistent and better. So sadly, we are missing those, but Cool Toon is getting hit next week, which everyone celebrates. Also, Radiant Typhoon, which I think that's fair. But that has not happened yet. So for now, we are just going to be going into ranked and seeing how my deck performs. This is my current build. I stole this from MBT, minus a couple cards, just to get it down to 40. Also, that is not how you spell zombie. One sec. The cards I took out, I'm thinking if I want to add like a couple of them in. It's this one, Curse of the Ancient Turtle, where you banish a zombie monster, bring a hand to graveyard, send one zombie from your deck to your hand, and your zombie monster is destroyed by battle. You banish this card, special summon. You know, it's pretty decent. Like having a couple of those might not be a bad idea. I changed it. I modified it slightly. I could take out a snake hair. I might take out a snake hair. Because the other zombie card is it's Mammoth Graveyard, but I don't think it's very useful. I put in an Eldritch. I put in a Zombie World package. Nothing too huge, but I definitely think it adds a little bit of flexibility, which is nice. Where is it? I'm trying to find. I'm real. I didn't even know this card existed. Where is? Ah, yes. There's the Army of the Haunted, which is if you control Call of Haunter, this card is in your hand or graveyard, you can special summon this card. This card is sent to the graveyard, you can target one Call of the Haunter, your graveyard, set it, you're going to use this effect once per turn. And then Great Mammoth of the Netherworld, if this card is special summoned and you control Call of the Haunted or a zombie monster, you can target one card on the field, destroy it. I don't think it's super useful, but we'll see. Put Time Wizard in, you won't. I won't, because it doesn't help me in the slightest. Also, Fallen Angel, remove one of the Eldritch field spell, not Snake Hair. Oh, you mean, Delta of Invitation? I love how, I know that was just known as the... It is just now known as the Eldritch field spell, even though technically I don't think it is affiliated with Eldritch. Yeah, we'll just get into a match right now. Also, hey, Fallen. I used only Karibo cards. That'd be cool if Karibo's got a bit of an update. My Cool Toon deck will not be affected by the ban list because I don't play Rotary. Why would you not play Rotary? What? Why? I pulled a Delta Royal in a single pack. Because it's in the Eldritch pack. I mean, fair. Alright. It's time for Spooky Goes. Yo, what's up, horse? Hello, hello. Alright, let me see if I remember how to do this. We discard the Pumpkin, activate Call of the Haunted. Summon Pumpkin, the Grave King of Ghosts. Doing alright. You got your new magical musket card. I bet you're happy. We summon Shang-Chi. Alright, we get Shang-Chi. And then we send... Yep, I sent Eldritch. We're not zombie locked yet. Don't activate Call of the Forgotten. We're not zombie locked yet. Activate Pumpkin. We already got Call of Forgotten in hand, so I could either get Ectoplasmic Fortification for next turn, or I get Snake Hair, and then activate Snake Hair effect. That's the better idea. We could detach to get called by back to the hand, or we activate Eldritch effect, send that to the graveyard. We special summon Eldritch to the field. Right. Now this is the part where I have to make sure I do this correctly. So we'll send Snake Hair, get Ectoplasmic Fortification. Then we get Uni-Zombie. Right, so I need to make sure I do this correctly. One monster failed. Also send one monster for your deck to your graveyard, and you do increase. Yeah, one's discard, one is send. Okay, yeah, no, if I do this, okay, if I do the second part, we're zombie locked. That's what it is. If we do the second effect. Oh no, that's oh no, that's just for attacking. Okay, we're still fine. Monster you control cannot attack the rest of the turn except zombie monsters. Okay, we're still good. We'll change Uni-Zombie. We will send... I don't want to send Glow Up Bomb because that's going to zombie lock us. So we'll do that. Form of Angel. One, two. I think we got... Okay, wait, okay. I think I've done this correctly. We get Flying Mary. Activate Fallen Angel. Special summon the Mad Lord. Activate Mary. Get back Eldritch. Get Varudras. There we go. Okay, I avoided the lock. Right. Then I can either get this back to the deck, even though I don't think that's particularly needed, but no, the important part, now we play Call of the Forgotten. 1, 2... 3. 1, 2, 3. Do I want to send... Actually, I think I do. I think I do want to do this. I want to get Chang-Chi into the graveyard. We'll only send a 1, plus it will create some space. Then we do Undying Legion. And one more face down. There we go. There we go. That's not so bad. We got a suck. We got a negate. We got a pop, and we got a. Then I can get that Doom King Baldum Rock as well. It's not quite as useful because we don't have a zombie world on the field, but it's still something. Can't stay for long, it's like 2:30 a.m. Good night, Nazo. Thank you for stopping by. Feels like Halloween time. Look, I'm celebrating early, alright? Emergency call. I'll allow it. Rotary isn't that needed. You can still do crazy stuff without it. I mean, yeah, but just makes it better. I've still said that that card should have been at 1 copy since the beginning. The fact they're only putting it at 1 copy now is insane to me. I know a lot of people want it straight up banned, but no, it's absolutely insane. By the way, Horse, what does the new Magical Musket character cards actually do? This is worth a Dominus. I think. It lets you go first. Okay, you know what? Fair enough. You know what? In the age of modern Yu-Gi-Oh, maybe that's all the deck needs. That's fine. This I will Ash Blossom. And then I will pray that they don't have a Stratos. Mass change. What's the Earth Mass change monster? I don't even remember. I don't remember what the Earth one is. Diane? All right. Busy is a type, busy. Hopefully you get a chance to rest. I don't like how Magical Musket puts shit on my field. It's annoying. I don't know, you just gotta kind of play around it, I guess. You gonna play Dark Lord next week, Pack? Probably not. I'm not that interested in Dark Lord, personally. Is there anything else in the pack? What did he target? He targeted Fallen. I don't think that really does anything. Sure, go for it. I don't think that actually does anything. Got any targets for me? Not currently, but keep an eye out. You really had a Stratos in hand? Son of a bitch. Yo, what's up, Mushy? I could volunteer for target. There you go. Right. We'll send the Outletch. And then we will destroy, I guess, Diane. Sure, I'll get rid of it. The Amethyst Dragon, too cold. Hello, hello. How are you doing today? Probably Doomsy, Power Patron, or RDA. Red Dragon Archfiend I'd be interested in. You had a fucking miracle. Jesus Christ, this bastard had everything. And I'm still probably gonna win. Typical typical hero moment. I guess I might as well activate the effect, right? There's no reason not to. It'll just give me a chance to banish from his graveyard. It's gonna destroy all my shit, but that's why I brought this for next turn, so I have a play. I swear to God, what else could you possibly have in your hand? Okay, thank God. Okay, this looks dire. It's actually not as bad as it could be. Yep. Yeah, no, Doom Z stuff I'd be interested in, and Red Dragon Archfiend a bit interested in. Not so much Dark Lord. I mean, the Dark Lord stuff, I imagine they've been trying to put off for as long as possible because of Forbidden Crown. Because that's going to be stuffed into the decks when it comes out. I did myself. Who did Lord? It was, yeah, it was Stream Elements Vanish command. I'm gonna be real, I completely forgot that was a thing. May I please join in on the duels? A little bit later. Gonna be playing some rank to start with, but I will get to some viewer duels a little bit later. But for now, I'm just gonna be playing some pumpkins and ghosts. I like vanishing. Understandable. The introverted part of my brain also likes vanishing. Why can't Doom King negate? Because unless I'm misunderstanding, it can only negate a zombie card, and that only because if I activate the effect, I might have to read it again. I believe, like, because of the way that it works, if I were to negate the effect, it negates the effect of a zombie card, which would be my own card, if that makes sense. I'm a new player and isn't much to duel, but I think I have a good combo deck to play with. No, if you're a new player, just let me know. I won't go too ham. You know, I don't want to just combo people into oblivion if, you know, they want to have a bit of time to learn. Ash Blossom. Learning modern Yu-Gi-Oh can definitely be a bit. It can be a bit overbearing sometimes. All right, I guess we're gonna go for the Eldritch line. Send Delta. Special summon a monster. Is there any way? Yeah. Yeah, I guess I have to just do it this way. I could still get Mizuki. Right, let's go Fallen Angel. And we're gonna go for Flying Mary. We are not zombie locked yet. Special summon Mad Golden Lord. Just a heads up, chat. Asking to join is fine, but please do not constantly, as you say, cannot always look at chat. Yes. But it is something that I like to do. I guess I'll go Varudras, and then I guess I'll get Mercy Key. I mean, I could just go SP Little Knight. That might not be the worst idea ever. That might not be the worst idea ever. Alright. A Little Knight, a Varudras, and a Dream. You won't activate the Mezzaki right now. We'll save it. I played some all last night, but I was an older player. Like, I used to play it when I was 7 and had a full build deck for casual play against my brother, but I stopped after a while. No, that's pretty similar to what I did as well. I played up to 5Ds, or like the start of 5Ds, then I stopped and I got back into it a few years ago, basically when Master Duel came out. And yeah, I just kind of rekindled the love a little bit. You gotta be kidding me. Oh my god. Spread a plant! Oh god. Oh no. Christ, melted flesh. I'm the one getting melted right now. It's the pre-spooky season. It's never too early to... Oh god. Well then. Oh, my spookiness! Well, at the very least, I can ash this. Legitimate question for anyone, anyone who is familiar with Dark Lord. What is the typical game plan for Dark Lord? I'm actually not that familiar with it. Is it to summon a big asshole? I think that's what I remember about it. I think I just remember that it summons a big guy. I can't remember specifically. Mill your cards is all I know. Ah, it's a mill deck. That's probably why it doesn't appear. I'm not really the biggest fan of mill decks, personally. I'm not really much of a control player. Except in with specific decks. Oh, did I seriously draw? Oh my god. Okay, despite everything, this actually isn't that bad. Oh, my skeleton boy. He's so concerned. He's so concerned there. Dark Lords want their cards to be sent to the graveyard, so self-mill is a good thing. Right. Oh, right, when you say... Okay, sorry. It's self-milling, like, kind of like Lightsworn. Changey... Do I want to go... Actually, I think I'll go Snake Hair in this situation, actually. I'll force this out. Got the Delta of Invitation, so I can get the Eldritch back. I watched it for a while and watched other players play. Do you know the streamer Cappy B? I watched him and only get a laptop a year ago and started to get back into it. The name somewhat reads familiar, but I'm not super knowledgeable, if I'm being completely honest. Okay. It's kind of a weird situation we got here, so... I can clear the board of the most problematic cards. Get rid of you. Activate Mezuki. We'll bring back Doom King. Yeah, Vampire Sucker will not help us in this situation. Okay, well, they have a single card to their name, and I don't think this does anything. Yep, this doesn't do anything for them right now, so... Alright! We're in a pretty decent position. You love me platonically, right? Of course. Absolutely, 100%. No holds barred platonic love. Tenai has a free shoulder claim. Oh god. Stop stealing my shit! I know that's the gimmick of your entire freaking... But yeah, no, I appreciate you liking other content creators, but I'll focus on my stream for the time being, if that's okay. But thank you for the follow. Oh, come on! You know, weirdly enough, that's actually not that bad, because, sorry about that, I've gone on a tangent. Nah, don't worry about it. It's all good, you know. It's all good. Right, well, I'm not going to do anything else because I'm not giving you any cards. But no, it is good to see you interested in getting back into Yu-Gi-Oh! It can be very intimidating. Especially modern Yu-Gi-Oh! It can be very, like, overbearing and intimidating, but... I honestly feel there's a very fun game here. I know a lot of people like to complain about it and power creep, and yeah, there's some legit complaints there, but I don't know. I still think there's when you approach it on its own terms, I think it's a fun game. I think there's a lot of fun that you can find. Doing pretty good so far. It's still only in the gold mine, but not bad, not bad. But that's the other thing. A lot of people are so concerned with playing meta. I know I've mentioned this like before, but I think it's so easy just to get hung up on, like, only play the best. Don't have fun unless you're playing the best. You know what I mean? When we battle, I want your honest opinion on the deck. It is a work in progress. Okay, I can do that. I might have to ask some questions, because in order to give good criticism, then I'll have to know, like, a few things, but that can wait until we play our match. Of course. mean, I could draw a card. I could draw a singular card. But I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna place one card face down, end turn. Yo, what's up, Sonny? You want to do a punishment stream? If you get enough losses from playing the pumpkin deck, you do a hand cam stream carving a Halloween pumpkin. Imagine the mess. Well, there's one problem with that so far. I haven't lost yet. Haha. I can't do a hand cam stream if I just win all my games. Although this one's not looking so great so far, but hey. Also, I was not paying attention. Oh, oh god, it's Chaos. Oh god, it's Chaos Max! I don't know if I want to play a joke deck against you. Okay, this is not what I was expecting. This... I was not expecting this. What? Where is this going? What's happening? I don't... What did you send? What? That was the most roundabout way I've ever seen someone summoning freaking Blue Eyes Chaos Match Dragon. Also, I understand what the plan is. He's gonna try and OTK me. Yeah, that's cute. I'm not gonna let that happen, though, so... Wooly is a bot duelist? It's a daily self-burn deck? Damn, the bot tried to kill me? Yo, chat, I'm about to defeat AI. I need a hell of a draw. That's not it. That's, Okay, Alright, big draw time. I need a big draw. Give me a, that's not what I needed. That's really, Do I have a level 9? Can't remember what I put in this deck. No, I got a level 8. This is very unfortunate. I guess I just... I've never seen Wooly play like that. Well, it's first time for everything, I guess. I mean, I'm not dead. Have I never faced Wooly? No! This is the first time. I didn't know they were a known bot. Oh, come on! God, every time with the super polys, man. Well, I'm not dead. Sure. I might be able to get out of this. Just let him attack me. It's not gonna do anything. Wait till next turn. Summon back the pumpkin with Call by the Haunted. Okay, unis. Okay, here we go. Pretty sure this is a player pretending to be Wooly. That's... I feel like there's a joke somewhere about a person pretending to be a bot, and honestly, I don't want to make it. I feel like it'll be too sad. Oh, by the way, chat, I forgot to put on fish. It's a Yu-Gi-Oh stream. It's time for fish. Okay, so I can't target, right? So I need to... I guess we get the Changshi. Yo, what's up, cat? Okay, let's send... What do I want to send? I guess we send Eldritch. Problem is we got a giant asshole that I still need to deal with. Okay. I think I can make this work. Okay, we go pumpkin. Activate pumpkin effect. We'll get snake hair. Activate snake hair effect. We'll add Call of the Forgotten. We won't activate it quite yet. This is a target. Is Undying Legion a target? Oh, fuck off. Why is it a target? Ah, God, why is it a target? Okay, it's fine. Okay, summon Eldritch. Summon Unizombie. Activate Unizombie effect. Actually, do I want to activate Unizombie effect? It's really annoying. Give me a sec. I need to find a way forward. Triple won't turn target. Fucking, why do all these cards target? I mean, I can SP Little Knight. That'll solve the problem. Fuck it. We're doing it. Fuck it. We're doing it this way. Why wouldn't... Wait. Oh my god, it's a fucking target also. Why? Why is it? Why? Chat, why are they all targets? No, why are they all targets? No. Come on. Come on, man. Why do they all target? I don't understand, man. I just want... I can't believe this. I don't have an out for this card. I don't believe I don't have an out for this card. They all target! Because target is funny. It causes me immense pain is what it does. This hurts me physically. I can't believe I'm gonna lose to this. I can't believe I'm gonna lose to this. I have no way to out this card! There was like one thing I could have done. There's one thing I could have done. Oh my god, why do they all fucking target? There's one thing I could have done to get out of this. I had to summon Eldritch. I had to summon Eldritch, the Golden Lord, or the Mad Golden Lord, and then I had to activate Ectoplasmic Fortification, so it got up 400 attack, so that it would be able to hit over the Chaos Max. That's what I had to do. I'm just being annoying at this point. I'm upset. I'm upset that I lost this. Mr. Roger, you say, huge proposal going first, player 4 cards in hand, going second, 5 cards in hand, and draw. Huge proposal. Going first, player... Do you mean, like, they start with 4 cards in hand, and then... Going second has 5 cards, and then draw... I don't know. I feel like that would be a real... I'm not sure about that. I feel like that would be a huge lopsided change to, like, how things are... Like, how decks are built and created. Nah, I think that's too much of a blanket statement for, like, the way decks are built. Because I think that would make the problem of winning the die roll or losing the die roll, meaning that you win or lose, even worse. I think that's way too much of a blanket fix that wouldn't actually fix anything. That would fix a lot of problems. I don't think it would. I think it would make it worse. Yeah, Primite. There's no fish redeem? Ah. 1 second, I can fix that. Don't worry, I can fix that really easily. There you go. Should be working now. Going first player has too much advantage? I mean, arguably yes, but I think there's way more... I think that's why the utility pack that they showed off is a much better idea. Rather than just a blanket person going first gets less cards. I think that just... To me, that's just way too much of a blanket statement, because that means then some decks going first just are such at a disadvantage they're not worth playing. Then the die roll would become even more extreme. No, I think the way that you have to solve going second being weaker is by using smart card design. And that's what they're trying to do with the utility packs. That's what they're trying to do with the new cards that that they announced, like Mind Mirror Force and what was the new one that they also showed off recently? There was another one that they showed off recently. Basically, try and design cards that are good going first, but even better going second. I think that's the much Ultimate Sky. That's what it was called. That's the much smarter design philosophy rather than just saying, "Oh, you went first. We're going to punish you for going first." Problem is, going first is pretty much FTK. I mean, it isn't though, depending on what you're playing. Like matchup, like I think that's a how do I put this? I think that's a blanket statement that doesn't get into the nitty-gritty of like the going first versus second problem. There's some decks that are designed to go second. In some formats, going second is stronger. In Master Duel, it's pretty weak. In the TCG, I think it's a little bit stronger. But I'll fully admit, TCG and OCG I'm not the most familiar with, so I could be wrong about that. But I feel, again, like the way that you get around it is not by trying to... I'm gonna Dominus here, screw it. Is not by just doing a blanket fix that can just completely lopside deck balance and deck construction decision making and just completely kill some archetypes. I think what you do is by having a good suite of options, whether it be an archetype which is designed to go second, or having card design which is strong going first but even stronger going second. Like, you do White Forest 1-card combo, you end up 7 negate board, and then you have 4 hand traps in addition, even if they break that board. Yeah, but that's if, like, everything goes correctly for them. Like, I will admit, White Forest is very, like, it's a very tricky archetype to try and negate because it's very fluid. But that's basically where learning the game comes into play, you know, like, and when it comes to, like, deck design. Like, here, like, okay, here's a perfect example. They have, like, 3 face downs, 2 of them, they've got a, you know, I basically have not been able to negate them. So, they're going to activate this to summon Ultimate Spirit of Blue Eyes. Yeah, or Ultimate Spirit Dragon, sorry. So, yeah, they got a Graveyard Negate, they've got a... Ultimate Spirit Dragon. They're actually summoning something else. Let me see. Oh, it's Crimson Dragon. Okay, so they're gonna try and so they're gonna try and summon Finny. Well, this is where I do this. We go 1, and then we need to do Snake Hair because they'll negate it if I don't do the Snake Hair. So even though this is a strong board, they still have 3 face downs that I have to keep in mind, but there we go. That's 2 things that I've already stopped due to a strong going second card. Obviously I'm playing a deck that's not considered, you know, meta. Also, hey, Monster, how you doing? Thank you for making me tiny. At least make hand traps a non-engine for going second only. But the problem with that is then people won't play them. They'll only live in the side deck. That's the problem. That's the problem. That's the design idea. Because if they only are useful, if they are only useful for going second, no one's gonna play them. Because why would you play a card in your deck that's only useful in a very specific circumstance unless you're designing around going second? I shouldn't say they won't be used, but they're unlikely to be used. Also, they had the Primate. Yeah, there's a loss. I didn't have a good draw anyway, so... Fuwa? I mean, Fuwa can still be played going first. And it can still... There are also some uses, for Fuwa, whether it be for discard, you know? So there's something to be said there, I think. Okay, you know what? After this match... Fuwa, Maxi, and Droll should not be used offensively. Okay, I think there is something to be said there. Alright, you know what? Tell you what, chat. After this, let's have a, let's have a look at some going second or, you know, technically first cards in some situations, just to sort of try and give, a better idea of what I'm talking about. Well, Fuwa, I think, is a decently designed card because you have to have no monsters on your you need to have no cards on your field. So only in very specific circumstances is it useful for going first, and it's definitely not the norm. Do I want to ash this? I don't think I do. I think I want to wait. I play Vanquish Soul K9, and sometimes I still don't know what I want to ash. But I think Fuwa and the Molcharmies are actually are good, well-designed cards. Guess there's something there. Maxi should absolutely be banned. Maxi at this point, there is no reason for Maxi. Maxi should absolutely 100% be gone. Droll, I understand why people don't like it. I think it's an old design card which has problems, and I would be more happy if there was a newer version with Droll with more limitations. I think that's what I've come down to with Droll. The idea behind Droll I don't hate. Yes, it's annoying and people hate it because it limits plays. But I think the fact that it's an old-ass card with barely any limitations. The limitation is your opponent must draw a card first, and then that's it, basically. Dimension Shifter. It's another classic. I think you're correct about that. I think you're correct about the idea of, having a draw on top of a board is too much. I think that's I think that's fair. No, I think you're correct there. Fuwa going first against Cool Tune or K9 is great. Droll needs an errata. I think Droll needs a new card. I think it just needs a new design card. I see the Molcharmies as a modern version of Maxi, which is quite funny because it's actually, ironically, more limiting than Maxi. For, modern design sensibilities, you know what I mean? Yes, I think Dimension Shifter is absolutely also a problematic card. I don't like Floodgates. I don't like the design idea of Floodgates. So I don't like Dimension Fissure, I don't like Macrocosmos. Being used as basically a, you know, basically just being used as a, oh, you just don't get to use your graveyard. Does your deck use the graveyard? Well, sucks to be you, I guess. Also, FTT's Floodgates and other crap. Like I said, you know what? Look, chat, we'll talk about this after this match. Let's go into the fun world of game design. Because I think there's genuinely a lot here to talk about. And I'm not going to try and bore you with, like, everything, but I think there's something here that needs to be talked about, and it's the idea of where does the frustration just equal frustration versus fun? And what I mean is, there are matchups people hate playing against. Like, it's just gonna happen. No Delta Room Invitation. Good night, Loud Lich. It's probably the best I'm gonna get at the moment. What about the Amalphage archetype? I need to remember. That's the plant one, right? I'm not that familiar with it. I only know it because it's basically played in plant combo. I guess I might as well get Call of the Forgotten. Probably not go win from this position. Don't really have a good way to get out of this one. And now I'm upside down. All 3 field spells in my hand. Jesus. Like, Floodgates are okay if you can't just shit them out, or if they can be played around. That's okay. I think that's the important part to me, is can you play around what's being presented? This is not a time to... I can't have a serious conversation when I'm being shaped upside down. Yo, what's up, Mystic? Hello, I am on a roll here. Indeed you are. Alright, Call of the Forgotten. I don't think we're gonna win from this position, but... yeah, we'll see. To me, chat, that's what it comes down to. Like, does the card design create interesting decision-making or play? Like, this is how it's always been for me. They'll never guess which one's which. It's a question of... yeah, it's a question of... does the card design create some sort of decision-making for you or your opponents that adds to the game? What deck are you using today, you say? Call of the Haunted with spooky ghosts. It's not a good deck, but I find it fun, and hopefully it will get better once they add the free agents. Yo, I don't care if this deck's bad. I just find it funny and fun. Also, they can't activate Dimension Shifter anymore because of they got monsters in their graveyard now. Oh, it's close enough to Halloween. It's Halloween early enough if you try. Well, like, what would you think is healthier? Neither player can target cards with spell traps, or opponent can't use... like, can't use spell and traps? It depends on the context, honestly. Like, again, I think that's just a big blanket statement of, like, because there are many different cards that do both of those things, but the stipulations behind them are different. I have to give examples. I can think of, like, a couple examples off the top of my head, and you know what? I'll bring them up. I'll bring them up after this match, but I don't think it's as simple as just saying, oh, either none of your opponents can use these effects or only your opponents, because I think, depending on the design of the card itself, like, individually, the answer changes. Sounds like a we have Cold Wave at home card. You know what, chat? Let me, after this, I need to get the, because they announced the new, utility packs. The new utility cards recently. Go get it, I'm ready. So this is actually a perfect example. I'm pretty sure I'm dead here, so I could just surrender. It's fine. It's fine. All right. Let's go into the wonderful world of game design. Also, who took away my ears? Why do I give you guys power? Like, the problem is every floodgate can be just shit out. Again, I think that's a gross oversimplification. Like, okay. Chat, what's some problematic cards? Like, what, like, they're banning, the dinosaur, which I think is a good, like, okay, you know what, that's where we can start. Let's start with the new ban list. Because for anyone who doesn't know, there's a new ban list, for Master Duel recently. Eclipse Wyvern is now at free. I cannot even remember why this card was banned. And they brought it out to free because of some support coming out. Yummy's back at free. Original Sinful Spoils is back at free. Rat Rapiers down to 2. They hit Cool Toon Synchro, which is the card I think they should have hit personally. Also, Radiant Typhoon got hit. Yeah, so there's a few things got hit. Brand of Fusion got hit. Anyway, but I wanna draw attention to these cards. These are the cards that they hit, and I think these are really good hits. Harpy's Featherstorm. If you control Wind Beast monster until the end of this turn, negate any monster effect your opponent activates. If you control a Harpy monster, blah, blah, blah. That's not the important part. The important part is the first part. The first part is if you have a Wind Beast monster, just negate any monster effect your opponent activates. This was used in, Fluunderies. This was used in other Wind Beast decks off the top of my head, which I can't remember, but Lyralisk. And it's a Floodgate. Basically, all you care about is the first part, because it's like, oh, I just get to stop my opponent doing something, and then that's it. And it's one card that it's a card that you set up on your first turn, so that when it starts, when your opponent starts their turn, you just flip this up, and then they just can't use monster effects. Infinite loop, level 7 or higher dragon equals Eclipse with an... okay, gotcha. Anyway, I think this is a bad design card because, yeah, it's the idea of, like, you set this up, you search for it. I can't remember how you search for it specifically. I know you can search for it. I'm not that familiar with Wind Beast decks, but, yeah, you basically search for it or pick it. Or maybe not even search for it. You just pick it up, you set it, and then you basically just... You can't be touched, or it's very difficult to be touched, because it's not even an effect that stays on the field. Basically, once it resolves, that's it, you're screwed. So, I think this is a bad design card because of that, and that's why it's banned, because it doesn't, there's no engageful, thoughtful play. Like, it's not like this is a continuous card that you can destroy some way. It's, you activate it, it resolves, screw your monster effects. This card got hit because of an FTK, with new cards coming out. Again, I think that's fair. I think it's absolutely fair that they hit it so that they can't do an FTK, because FTKs are annoying. But, yeah, that's why that one got banned. The barrier statues, I'm glad that they're slowly getting rid of these cards, because once again, you just summon it at the end of your turn. You just can't special summon if you just don't have the right element. Same with Fossil Diner, because Fossil Diner was very easy to search with, like, Granite. Neither good player can special summon monsters, so once again, just put it at the end of your turn. You can't special summon monsters. There's still a few other cards that I don't think have been hit yet. Like, have they hit... oh god, what's that fairy monster? Krista? Is it Krista? I think it's Krista. Give me a sec. Chat, what's that fairy monster mob? Also, Predaplan uses it for FTK. Also, hey, Led Funny. Hello, hello. Or was it Crystal? I can't remember what the fairy monster is. Fish isn't working? Why is fish not working? It lost authorization privileges, apparently. Give me a sec. I can fix. That's easy to fix. I just need to give it a sec. Come on. Alright, should be working now. Let me test the cast. There we go. Love it when my stuff works. When was the last time you told fish, hold down a job? Oh, it was Archlord Christia, that's what it was. Yeah, that, they banned it, as they should. Either way, yeah, they banned it. Good. Should be banned. Because again, it's the same idea. You summon a card. There's also Spell Canceller. I mean, it's not as annoying, but it's still annoying because there's a floodgate. Spell cards and their effects on the field cannot be activated because, again, this is just a dude that you put at the end of your turn and it just turns off all of your opponent's shit. I still think this is a bit too much. Because, again, there's ways that you can get to it at the end of your turn. I mean, it's at least killable. So that's something. It's not, like, too huge, but it's definitely still annoying. But I'm very anti... Yeah, I'm just very anti, floodgates in general. That's me personally. I will fully admit that. I can't find this card for the life of me. Whatever. Vanity's Fiends at least requires a normal summon. It does. I don't like the design idea of summon guy, I don't like the idea of, like, summon guy. This card is never coming back, thank God. Yeah, it can't be special summon, so yeah, you have to normal summon it. But again, it's such an old lock because there's so many ways that you can cheat out another normal summon. Or not even use your normal summon. Same with Vanity's Ruler. You know, there's ways you can cheat these out. So I still don't think I don't think it's enough by modern standards. So yeah, that's Floodgates. Anyway, let's get to the hand traps, because I think this is where it becomes a lot more interesting. So Maxi, this should be banned. I don't think that's very controversial to say. I don't think anyone is going to disagree with me on that at this point. This card should be banned. It should be gone. With the fact we finally got it to one copy is something, but this absolutely should no longer be a thing because we have Mole Charmies. And in my mind, Mole Charmies are the modern version of Maxi. What do? They let you draw more cards. How do you draw more cards? Well, instead of just having a very blanket every time you special summon, draw a card, it's now got more limitations on it, but the limitations create more thoughtful play. So, like, there's going to be matchups where this is terrible. And that's the nature of every game in existence, chat, with these types of things. Like, there are just going to be some decks where you go into this and it's just going to suck because the matchup sucks. And that's just kind of how it is. But I still think, as long as you are knowing how to deck build and how to figure out lines and such, you can still play around it. Even in a terrible matchup. You can still figure out the way to give your opponent as little cards as possible, or you can take the risk and then try and end on a smaller board, so then they have to put a lot of their cards back. So I think this is a good design card because, yes, your opponent first has to have no cards, so that's the limitation to activate it. So it's stronger going second as it is going first. And then even when your opponent goes into it, there's a thoughtful process. There are many times I have played against people who play Purulia, and I go, how many cards do I want to give them? Do I want to go all in with my combo and give them a shitload of cards? Typically, I play a bit more conservatively, so I try to give them as few cards as possible. But that's a thoughtful, that's a thoughtful play pattern. So I think Mole Charmy for Warwolves and Purulia, for Warwolves is obviously the more common of the two. I think those are really well designed cards. Let's go to another card. Called by the Grave. Called by the Grave, I was actually fine with for a long time. I've kind of turned around on it now. and it's because this is a card you can use offensively. I think this card is a great example of what you're talking about, this is a going second card, but it's still really strong going first. And I think that's what they're trying to fix with their new card that they've shown off, which is this. Ultimate Sky. So this got revealed very recently. It is also a quick play spell. If your opponent controls more monsters than you do, activate one of these effects, but you can only use each of these effects of this card's name once per turn. Target face-up cards on the field, up to the number of face-up monsters your opponent controls. Pay 800 life points for each target. Negate the effects until the end of a turn. When your opponent activates a monster effect in the hand or graveyard, negate the effect. So I think this is trying to put a few effects together. A lot of people saying this card's insane and crazy, which it is. But I think this is a better designed card because, once again, limitation. Your opponent controls more monsters than you do. That's the limitation. And also, that also plays against going zero hands, so stuff like K9. Yo, what's up, Otto? Thank you so much for the sub for 61 months. Holy shit, dude. Fish is frozen. Are you kidding me? Fish is now frozen? Oh no, Fish is going. Fish is fine. But, yeah. The limitation is your opponent controls more opponents than you do, and then activate one of these effects. Target face-up card on the field, up to the number of face-up monsters. So even if you have this going first, you can still play it, but you can't activate it until your opponent has more cards than you do. Still can be used offensively if they break your board, like, no, seriously. But yeah, but that requires a lot of... Like, that's the thing, though. That requires commitment. Like, it's not something you just play for free. You have to still break the board. You have to get them to a point where they have less monsters than you do. So that requires that requires commitment. It's not free. Like, the life point thing, that's kind of whatever. Going second is fine, but they should power down going first decks so we don't need such crazy going second cards. Unfortunately, Yu-Gi-Oh! Historically has just always been a game that just power creeps. Look, we're at the point where we have going zero hands. You know, like, we got like K9, we got cards that, like, play on your opponent's turn going first, you know? So I don't think that's gonna happen. Like, if we go back to the, utilities, we got... Oh. We also have... Yeah, we got Mind Mirror Force. I need to remind myself which of these are actually the ones that are seemingly good. Ancient Secrets, I think, was one. Yeah, Mind Mirror Force, I think, is one that's going to see play. Once again, if your opponent controls 5 or more face-up cards this time, it's a trap card, so it's, you know, a bit slower in terms of, you know, getting it on the field and activating it. This card's activation effect cannot be negated, also can be activated the turn it was set. Yo, Tiger Mosa, salutations, fellow Dual Noodle. Welcome, welcome. First Ultimate Slayer, now Sky. Slay, Queen. Also, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciated. Like, in a world where talent exists, I don't rely on turn zero. Yeah, and that's an absolutely fair way to build your deck. That's what I'm saying. That's what it's coming down to, though. It's like about options. It's about options that, because you made that choice. You made that choice of you don't play a deck that plays turn zero. Chat, okay, I'm gonna be real with you. I hate the mentality of, oh, you should only ever play this in this format because this is the only thing that's good. Like, Cool Toon at the moment. Like, and don't get me wrong, yes, Cool Toon has problems, and they should balance Cool Toon. And, you know, in Master Duel, they are trying to do that. I'm not saying that it's a case of, like, you should just live with it, but I do think a lot of people just come to the conclusion very quickly of, I don't want to deal with this, I don't want to figure out how to deal with this, and then just kind of giving up. Or, like, not even trying. That's what's cool about Yu-Gi-Oh! They give you so much freedom. Exactly! Like, I think, like, obviously we'll have to see in testing how these cards do. They might be a bit too strong. And then that's when they have to tone them down. Put it at 1 copy or 2 copy or whatever's, you know, or ban. Turn 0 plays are not even that strong. That's what they accomplish as follow-up. No, exactly. I don't have a problem with turn 0 plays. I play K9. I think K9's really fun. And again, I think the turn 0 plays make thoughtful decision-making. And that's why I like them. Because I still have decisions that I need to make while I'm doing my plays. Debating on prepping Necros because Clown Crew, because Necros has tribute effects like Mitsu. I know a lot of people are looking forward to the Crown Crew. Cool Toon is not the problem, is I can ship this out and you can't do anything about it. Oh, this is just the Ice Barrier card. Oh yeah, they're making a new Silent Honor arc as well. What does this one do? You can use the you can detach one material of this card and activate one of his effects. Choose one level 4 monster in your graveyard, and if you do, add to your hand one level 4 monster from your deck with the same attribute and type as but different name. Target a monster your opponent controls, attach that card monster to this card as material. Yeah. It's a suck. Dark Armed Dad is back. I think this one's okay if I remember. During the main phase, you can man it. Yeah, especially someone level 6 low dark monster from your hand. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. This one's cool though. I like this one because this one is specifically for normal monsters. Special summon one normal monster from your hand, deck, or graveyard defense position. Must be level 4 or lower, or if you control a normal monster, you could apply one of these effects instead. Destroy all monsters. Yeah, like, it's really strong, but the balance is you're playing normal monsters, so you're more likely to get bricks. Like, you get a shit ton of, like, choices, but that's the balance. Also, yo, what's up, Pills? Hey, yo, I don't have any pathetic streams, Kaiba. There absolutely is no pathetic streams here. Do you have the Beaver Warrior, though? Yo. My Beaver's very impressive, thank you very much. That spell is for Senate? Oh, absolutely 100%. No, absolutely 100%. They made this for the new art type. Surprise, surprise. Konami wants to sell product. Like, what this game needs is more cards that say if this card leaves the field by opponent's card effects. I could see that. I could see that. No, but you mentioned it earlier. I think Triple Tactics Talent is also a really good, like, a pretty well-designed card. Because, again, your opponent activates an effect, then it gives you a chance to, like, make a comeback. And you have to make a decision. Take control of a monster, draw 2 cards, or look at your opponent's hand, you know, so you can play it. Also, it plays against turn 0 plays, so you can play on your first turn, so yeah, it's useful. I liked Dark Ruler No More also. I think Dark Ruler No More was also a really fun card. The Dominus cards, I think, are interesting. Because obviously they put limitations based on attributes, so it's only going to be effective in specific decks, so I think that's interesting. I think Forbidden Droplet was also a pretty well-designed card, because, you know, even if your opponent has a large board, you can potentially, yeah, you can potentially break it. That's how I won against a Dragon Link deck with a freaking Skull Servant deck down here. Anyway. Hello, Ward! Thank you so much for the 73 moms. Thank you so much for joining. Don't worry, you've now missed me ranting about card design. Can we duel now? I'm gonna do a couple more in ranked, and then I will open up a lobby for anyone who wants to duel. See, this is a pretty decent hand, but I don't maxi, so I just maybe win. And I feel gross about it. Chat, be disgusted by my royal maxi. Be absolutely disgusted by this. Also, chat, I hate to say it, but unfortunately, balance is fake also. Balance is fake because balance, like, I am very biased towards floodgates. Other people will not be as much. Balance is just vibes. There is no, like, mathematical formula for, yes, this is the perfect way to make everyone happy. You know what I mean? What the fuck is ectoplasmic fortification? Fortification! Fortify! Like, imagine if you tried to FK your opponent by trying to make their AKA card lead their card leave the field, you get to do this, or they remove bullshit, your cards have counterplay. No, I think there's something there, but the problem is, the problem with that is then you're relying on your opponent to do it. You know what I mean? Like, the problem when it comes to relying on your opponent is that they're not gonna do it on purpose. Like, if they can see what's coming, unless it's like they're guaranteed. So you're gonna have to figure out a way to trick them, basically. Like, they've tried that a few times with cards that get, you know, effects when they get destroyed your opponent while set. But unfortunately, a lot of the decks that rely on your opponent to do things, don't typically do very well. If they don't do it, I get to play. I mean, how's the speed counter, you say? Speed counter is going, making me fast makes me feel alive. My heart beats in hyperdrive. Like, it's more I force them to do it, otherwise I get to play. That's okay, that's fair. Okay, I think I understand what you're saying. In that sense, yes. Okay, I kind of get what you're saying. Okay, I think I understand. trying to think if I can... I think actually, you know what? I think actually summoning Changshi at this point is actually a better idea. I have a plan. Chat, I have a plan. Alright, we'll do this. We'll do this. We'll send Call of the Haunted. We're going to send Dragon Maid to the graveyard. Activate Changshi effect. We're going to send Mezuki. Activate Mezuki effect. Let's clear the board. We're not zombie lot. Do I want to do anything? I don't think so. I think I just want to summon Pumpkin and an Army of the Dead. We get Stare of Snakehair. Activate Stare of Snakehair. Get Ectoplasmic Fortification. Then we can activate Call of the Forgotten. Set 1. 2. Who was the freaky little dude that had the pumpkin? Oh, you mean Bones? Alright. Undying Legion! As if he was called Bones. That's what he was called! Oh, come on! Freaking Harpy's Feather! Are you serious? What are you playing Harpies in a freaking Dragon Maid deck? What are you doing? Ain't no way you're playing Harpies in this deck. Ugh, God. You should try the Vendread Vendread version of, Pumpkin? Yo, that actually sounds kind of sick. I actually kind of want to see that. This ain't looking good for your old buddy, you say. I do find it funny that the Undying Legion is all of Joey's monsters zombified. No, I would love to see a deck build of that. If you can share. Ladies Dragon Maid? Yep. Also, you can try the 60 cards with Zombie World Vendread Pumpkin, but you can cut up to 40 with the Pumpkin Vendread only. That makes sense. I'm usually not the biggest fan of 60 card piles, but I make some exceptions, and the zombie slot pile is always a fun one. Like, imagine Draco Tail where you can chain block your stuff, but if they negate your cards, you get to do some other stuff. Yeah, no, I think there's something there. I think there is something there. I don't think you can design every card with that in mind, because the number of permutations would be insane. But I do think you can have some choice select, like, free agent cards with that kind of design in mind. Like, if your card gets negated, you can activate this. How many cards can you use in the deck? Between 40 and 60. There used to be no upper limit, and then they had to change it. Well, I'm gonna have to do this now. Because otherwise he's just gonna destroy my shit. Every zombie pile eventually rots into a slot pile, so that all tracks. Like having that text on some of the cards. Yeah, no, like I said, I think there is absolutely something there. I think there is something there. Right. Decision time. I've got a ectoplasmic fortification. Do I want to... I'm gonna try out doing Delta of Invitation first. Okay. Let's send Doom King. Okay. I am going to activate this. We'll get Pumpkin the Grave King of Ghosts to hand. Activate Pumpkin effect. Swear to God if he's got a heavy storm. Swear to God. Alright. That's fine. Okay, that's fine. I can just get my Outlich instead. Alright. Annoying that I won't be able to get the Doom King, but that's... yeah, that's still okay. King Fallen Angel at this point doesn't do anything, so we can just get rid of... is that the second dragon? Yeah, that's the second House Dragon Mage I've taken care of. Right. I love this alternate art so much. I love it. I love this guy. I love him. So I can't use a deck of 64? No, you can't. Between 40 and 60, that is the limit. Dark Clown deck, please. Branded also a decent choice for 60 card deck because of all the engine choices. Oh yeah, no, the branded slot pile was... the branded slot pile will live forever. I took this idea from the Yu-Gi-Oh anime. In Yu-Gi-Oh anime, they have cards that start their play, and if they negate, destroy them, etc. You get to do this and that. Yeah, again, the only problem with that I can see is because obviously in the anime that they can just script it to like have the anime duels play the way that they want them to. Guess I'll send another snake here. Also get a Delta token while we're at it. Alright, all of the Haunted. I think we should be in a good position at this point. Pumpkin effects, get snake hair. Can I do more damage? I'm not zombie locked yet. Okay, Fallen Angel. Oh my God. serious? Didn't they limit? They semi-limited it. Oh my god, I can't believe this shit. Alright, well, that's literally the last card. Thankfully, though, that actually activates... But you know what? You were talking about this. They got rid of my card, and now I got an effect from it. So, you know what? This is exactly what you were talking about. Okay. I don't think it actually does anything. I could summon... Okay, I'm just... Give me a sec, chat. I'm trying to think if there's anything better I can do right now. Oh, that's very funny. I could do that. I'm trying to think if I want to... If I do that, though, then I'm going to be zombie locked, and I don't want to do that yet. I'm going to do this. Okay, let me do it this way. Eldritch effect. Send the cool bite to the graveyard. Probably could have done more damage, but whatever. Don't worry about it. Then... Oh, shit! Because of the Predacanter, he's... Okay, well, never mind then. Okay, well, you know what? It's still good we're not zombie locked, because I can instead just get SP Little Knight out. Okay, SP Little Knight. Now we're zombie locked. Get the Pumpkin, King of Grave Ghosts. Save that for next turn, just in case, but we should be good. Right. Iron Monkey, Eldritch is fabulous. Damn right he is. Look at him in all of his glory. Oh yeah, and we also get Doom King back. I legit forgot I had that card in my graveyard. The Clown Crew is coming later. I don't think that does anything for you. I'm legit excited about some of the new stuff coming out. Some of it, not all of it. Like, we're getting the new Alistair stuff, and also... also the Barian stuff, which is just floodgates galore, which I'm not looking forward to, but... Don't you hate clowns? Yeah. Anime clowns aren't as bad, though. Real clowns, I hate them, but anime clowns, eh. W Dragon Maid players. I mean, I also play Dragon Maids a little bit. Yo, he's fucking going. Credit where credit's due. He is still going. Do you have another... Do you have 3 Dragon Maids? Oh no, it's she... Ah, that was your next Xiao. Gotcha. Okay, well, that's gonna do nothing, thankfully. Get my SP back. I don't think Foolish Burial is going to do anything. Okay, I can get Baldarot back. I'm gonna do this. This might be a bit of a weird decision, but I'm gonna see if I can... He's still gonna get the effect, but... If I could get it off the field currently, then that might actually work out in my favor. Oh my god, is that another Tidying? Dude has 3 copies of Tidying? Fair enough, I guess. Man, playing the grind game. Holy shit. Wad would be completely okay with dressing as a clown because they can make the clown sound, nose sound, with absolutely no issues whatsoever with their mouth. Okay, I don't think that... I don't think they thought that through as much as they should have. This man maids. This man maiding all over the place. Alright, Necro Banshee. What if I just turn everyone into zombies? You know what, fuck it. Zombifies your dragons. They're no longer dragon maids, they are now zombie maids. Alright, how is the pumpkin deck? It's not very good, but it is very fun. I don't think this deck is good. I think it will get better. There's going to be some free agents that come later, which I do think will make the deck better. Right now, though, I cannot in good conscience say it's a good deck. But, God, it's fun. Right. Don't have any level 6s left, do I? I guess I just gotta do this. Okay, they literally have no Tidyings left. Okay, let me take this. Still can't believe they're not actually dead yet. Zeus does nothing for me here. Vampire Sucker, I guess? I just want to get rid of their cards, honestly. Do I want to summon anything of theirs? I don't think I do. Yo! Wolf of Highland, thank you so much. Ah, pet deck ahoy. Yeah, except I have way too many pet decks. I'm summoning the Eldritch. I'm summoning the Eldritch so I can get this. Alright. SP back. That does mean they get the Xiao back, which actually kind of sucks. Alright, disappears your Xiao once again. I gotta keep it away. What can you even send at this point? What do you even have left? I swear to God, if it suddenly turns out that they have Tenpai. By the way, chat, if you want me to talk about going second decks, which I think are not well designed, Tenpai is up there for me. I think Tenpai is awful. I just think it's boring. Drew into the one of a Maxi, and guess what? I drew into my Ash Blossom. Tenpai is super boring. Yeah, it really is, which sucks because I love the card art. I think Tenpai art looks great. I think the deck is so boring. There we go. Negate the effect. Finally! All right. Okay, finally. This should be it. You know what? Screw you. This is my maid now. She serves me now. And we can get rid of this. Go, my Eldritch Lord! Oh, that was a fun match, though. I enjoyed that. Hey! Rank up. Gold 4, baby. We're moving on up in the world. Oh, God. Okay, chat. I'm gonna open up a room now, so if anyone wants to join, now is the time to do so. Let's create that room, baby. All right. Room ID is in both chats. Feel free to join. I hope Tenpai was a way of finding out what type of going second deck we wanted, and unaffected interactive slot wasn't the way. Yeah, I really hope so. I really do. If I had to pick my favorite going second decks, it would be specifically... Gem Knight, specifically the build without Themesmith. And I do like Sky Striker going second also, but Gem Knight's up there for me. Oh, by the way, as a reminder, chat, we are not playing with Droll or Maxi. Thankfully, the dinosaur is going to be banned soon, so we can get rid of that card altogether. But yes, the we do not play with Droll and Maxi. I will instead play with no Droll, Maxi in room. Yep. Those are the only two banned cards, as far as I remember. It's been a while. I don't remember my own ban rule lists. I have a spare card available. Screw it, we don't need to be optimal. What bullshit can I put in this deck? This is a WOD card, by the way. WOD, this is your card. This is a card you would make. Army of the Haunted or Great Mammoth of the Netherworld. Screw it. I'm going with the Great Mammoth. Yay! Here's the Time Wizard card. When your opponent activates a normal or quick play spell or effect, or you control a zombie monster called the Haunted, your opponent tosses the coin, the effect becomes... No, okay, no, you know what? I'm putting the Time Wizard card in. No one can stop me. No one can stop me. Think about droplet-only decks with lots of quick play or effects and grave benefit from it. Yo, what's up, Rocket Pal? Where is the tartar sauce zombie? Tartar sauce? I'm looking this up now. You mean Wandering Titan of Tartarus? That's a funny card. Don't think it's a good one. Yo, what's up, Prototype? Is it time to duel? I'm not playing DDD, but I am playing zombies. I wish I knew how freaking Twitch worked. I would join you in a minute. Nice. All right, let's go for it. It's time for spooky, scary skeletons. No, wait, actually, no skeletons in this deck. Spooky, scary... Pumpkins? Huh. Interesting hand. What are the rules today? No Maxi, no Droll. Is pretty much it. Okay, I snuck over just to say hi. I gotta go, but I'll be back. Understandable. Thank you for stopping in and saying hi. You know, thank you, chat, for joining. I know it's been a while since we played some Yu-Gi-Oh! Because I've been, busy. We'll get Cheng-Chi. Activate Cheng-Chi effect. Let's send Mezuki. Okay, what if I went for the funny move, though? What? Okay, what if I went for funny plays instead? Let's send the Cheng-Chi. I actually want to get the... Go get the Called by back. Activate Eldritch. Oh, shit. I fucked it up. It's fine. I fucked that up really bad. Fuck me. Alright, no, it's cool. It's cool. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's fine. Absolutely fine. Oh, I'm dumb. I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid. It's fine. I can salvage this. Okay. Bring this back to the hand. Good. This is such a waste, but I messed it up. It's my fault. It's my fault! Okay, Cheng-Chi, then we go for Fallen. One, two. Activate Fallen. Summon Mad Golden Lord. Activate Flying Mary. Please tell me I'm not zombie lot. Please tell me I'm not zombie lot. Please tell me I'm not zombie lot. Okay, thank God. Okay, okay. Almost horribly messed that up, but whatever. We salvaged it. Alright, cool. Who is this I'm playing against, by the way? Sesaraji. Mimi Duel. Yo, I kind of love Mimi Duel, but I'm not gonna lie. I've seen a build of Mimi Duel Ninja. That's sick. I legit love that build so much. It was a while ago, but it was such a good build. Just had a 57 turn to what? Okay, I'm gonna do this. Okay. I think that was the right call. Some randomly thrown together slop, it's not good, but made my opponent deck out. Ah, shit, which one? Oh god, which one? Play this way, your opponent draws one card, send one card. Draw face on monsters you control, except mimic all monsters. I think... I might have been a bit too early. I think that was the right call. I think. Son of a bitch. This might... Crap. I was kind of hoping that... I was kind of hoping you're gonna run out of gas. No, not the fairy. Played in defense. That's the correct option. Can you play? Yes, you can. God damn it. Unfortunately, Mimigool is not one that I'm very familiar with, where I'm supposed to try and stop the effects. Get rid of that field spell. I think that field spell is what I want. God damn it. No, not the flower! No, not the flower! Oh god, this might be actually really bad. Oh no, this might actually be really bad. Okay, Well, I got a bunch of cards I don't want to flip up for obvious reasons. Alright, Delta of Invitation it is! Don't actually think I wanted to send that to the graveyard. I don't think that was a very smart idea. Okay, I think we get Call of the Forgotten at this point. Okay, Eldritch Effect. Oh, this could be really bad. This could be really bad. Which one's that one? Is that the one that draws? Okay, that's the one that draws. Okay. You get one card. This actually kind of works out for me because I can send, I can send that to the graveyard. That actually, okay, that actually kind of works out. Get rid of the flower. Hit over you. Activate Call of the Forgotten. 1, 2, 3. You'll never guess which card is which. Oh my lord. I am here ready for the duel. Nice. I'll be with you. Eventually, hopefully when I get through the line of people waiting. Want to see a replay of Predator Plan beating Light Fiend slot? I'll do it a bit later. I honestly need to get better at, like, setting up points, redeems for people to be able to, 1, remind me to make sure that I watch the replays, but 2, also just setting up a, setting up a queue for the replays also. God, dog! You tried to stop me from special summoning. How dare. Right. I don't think you're actually dead yet, funnily enough. You can download one card in your opponent's graveyard and activate the appropriate effect. Return it to the top deck. The target is a monster, special summon face down, and defense position to your field. If not, set it on your field. Pilgrim Reaper. I mean, that's gonna help me at this point. Yeah, if I do this, this should do it, right? Yeah, this should totally do it. This should absolutely do it. Pumpkin. Yeah, ectoplasmic fortification. Send snake hair. Alright, hitting with the infinite impermanence, fair enough. Wait, that's actually kind of bad. Wait. wait, actually, that's kind of bad. Wait. No, I won't have the space for my fortification! No! I mean, I'm gonna win anyway, so it's fine, but I wanted to use... No! I wanted to fortificate! Fine, I guess I'll frickin'... Go, my pumpkin! Yo, what's up, Metal Wolf? Yo, change my handle? From Metal Wolf Shogun to Metal Wolf Shogun? Yo, let's go. Nice. Oh, God. GG, what a wallop. So what deck is this Eldritch? It's not Eldritch, it's Pumpkin. The King of Ghosts! Alright. Up the queue you go. GG, Vo. No, GG. No, I love Mimigool. I think Mimigool's super fun deck, so I always love to see it. Right, so I'll be using my Pumpkin, and don't worry, Rocket, we will get our chance. We will get our chance to duel. We have plenty of time still. So I will, you know what? I'll let you go first. I'll let you go first just so that you can, this, by the way, chat, just for, this is someone new that's getting back into Yu-Gi-Oh, so, you know. I'm gonna try my best to give them advice. I'm just gonna see what they do. They ask for advice, so we're just gonna give it to them. So there's gonna be a bit more of a, there's gonna be a bit more of a teaching game, hopefully. If Master Duel plays nicely... No! God damn it! Okay, it's fine. Just try again. Having trouble with my Twitch account, so I'm on YouTube. There's been a lot of people having trouble with their Twitch accounts recently. No response from GameStop. Okay. Konami. Can you stop being a shit? Konami? I would like to play the video game, please. That was the longest red and blue spiral ever. No, I've seen it go on for a long time before. Hey Mod, how does a man pay bits after getting rinsed? Yo, what's up, Chucky Martinez? Also, welcome. Hope you're having a good day. Supreme sadness. Thank you for the 100 biddies. Alright. Going second. Okay. Come on, Konami servers. You can do it. You can do it. Come on. Come on. You can do it. There we go. Nice. Ooh, the Asartic arena. Don't see that one too often. All right. 60 card deck, so big pile. Let's see what we do. Let's see what we're going with. Also, I'm related. I passed my physical, which means I have good A1C and low cholesterol, which is very important since my paternal grandfather died in his early 30s from heart disease. I'm 35. No, that is super important. Ooh, wait, DDD? Okay, we got Max Warrior. This card attacks an opponent's monster. This card gains 400 attack. And then 2 cards face down. That is not a DDD. But it says it in the name. DDD. Rebel King Leonidas. No, Max Warrior is not a DDD. Alright. First and foremost, Foolish Burial. So, him maxing all over the board. Should I tell you my deck? Absolutely, please tell me. Yo, the Dust Tornado, the classic. So it's worth noting, this doesn't negate effects. This only destroys. One of the big things with Yu-Gi-Oh, especially modern Yu-Gi-Oh, is wording on cards. So even though you destroyed my card, since it's still activated, I do actually still get to resolve the effect. So I will be able to... I have Zombie World in my... Let's go for Doom King. Max wants to be a DDD. Bro does look like a DDD. He kind of does. Which ancient leader would Max Warrior be? Who have we not had yet? Because we got King Leonidas, we have Alexander, do we have a Joan of Arc? I mean, I guess she wasn't really a military leader, but still. It's Synchro and a Pendulum deck to try and get my extra deck out faster. I see. Yo, Cookie is Malfestio. Welcome. I will say, very brave using the pendulums, because pendulums are very finicky. I think that's one thing that might cause some trouble, is because pendulum card design is very finicky. Synchro pendulums even more so. I think the one that... Why do I see a 2008 card with DDD? Yo, because he wants to blend in. He's DD maxing along with the DDD crew. Could send the Mezzeti. Could send the Eldritch. I'd probably send the Eldritch in this situation. So we're gonna go... Big Pumpkin Energy. He's Cyrus the Great, Max the Great. The Great Maximilian. I already have... You know what? I'm going for the Ectoplasmic Fortification. We'll go for Fortification. Then we'll... Send Call of the Haunted, get the Eldritch. Look absolutely fabulous. Okay, Unizombie. Activate Unizombie effect. We'll change his level. We'll send the Mezzeti. Then we'll activate Zombie World. Zombifies your world. Then Ectoplasmic Fortification, why not? Who needs card draw? If this card destroys, but honestly, I've never seen this effect resolve before. Chat, you might be wondering why I just ran my monster into that Max Warrior. The answer is I'm stupid because I didn't read the attack points correctly. So don't worry about it. The answer, okay, look, the answer is I might be stupid. Don't worry about it. Synchro Pendulums are great. Odd Eyes, Winged Dragon, and Nirvana are so cool. Odd Eyes, Winged Dragon is very cool. Is the starter deck Synchro? Yes, one of them is. By the way, did you know that Mario Sunshine is going to be releasing on Nintendo Switch Online starting August 13th? Isn't it already on Nintendo Switch Online? I thought it already was. Unless it was, like, delayed in some regions for a while. I could have sworn sworn it was already on there. I had the 3D All-Stars version, which was the Switch one, you know, cartridge, but did it really take that long for it to get added to Switch Online? So, one thing you may have noticed with your deck that might help is, going forward is consistency. Because it's very easy to get yourself in a position like this where you're like, oh, dang, I don't have any more cards to play. So you gotta be careful with stuff that you put in that can maybe put it bad luck of the draw. A lot of modern Yu-Gi-Oh is definitely it's definitely trying to make things a bit more consistent. I'll give you yo, have a homie turn. Have a homie turn. See if you could draw something to help you in the situation. And don't worry, even with the good decks, you will still have bad draws where you can't do much. That's just kind of a fact with any card game. You'll just sometimes get a bad draw, and you just kind of gotta live with it. It's not on my Switch 2 via Nintendo Switch Online. I have Wind Waker, Luigi's Mansion, and Gale of Darkness. No Sunshine though, really. Brick hands are just a fact of life, absolutely. And you just kind of, you gotta pull with the punches in those situations. What does the Leonidas do in this situation? You can destroy this card, and if you do, any effect that would inflict the damage. So I guess the idea is, like, you want to have, like, pendulums so that you can summon a whole bunch of cards at once to then synchro summon. We got the Fabled Raven. Once per turn, you can discard any number of cards, and if you do, this card gains 1 level and 400 attack for each card discarded until the end of the turn. Yes, it is. I see the vision. I see the vision. Like, if I, chat, is there a way that I can look at the deck of, is there a way that I can look at the deck of the person I just fought? Trying to remember if there's a way that I can easily check, but I don't think there is. Unless I'm just forgetting where it is. Confirm and replace. Oh god, I always forget where things are. Replays. Ah, shit, I didn't save it. No! Fun fact, you say fudo, if it is literally translate means food made with oil. Amazing. Do you usually play Synchron? I mean, you're pseudo Yuso, like you say fudo. I have a Synchro deck, yeah. I have a Synchron deck. I have a junk deck. It does exist. I play with my junk sometimes. Synchro pendulums are great, yeah. But yes, advice for your deck. I like the game plan. I think one thing that it needs is a bit more consistency and ways to make it a bit more, ways to make it a bit more consistent. There are really good ideas out there for ways that to get what you want. Look into cards, like the Synchrons specifically, because they really specialize in getting out Synchro monsters. Pendulums are a bit specialized. Pendulums usually are played very specifically, because they try to limit how much you can summon with them. So the idea that you had of summoning a whole bunch of guys to Synchro summon, they typically try to design cards not to do that, because it can get really crazy out of control very quickly. I have to get lucky to get at the start. I get the pendulum summons and the right numbers. I could get out at least 1 to 2 extra deck cards out of it. Yeah. But unfortunately, the luck is something that can be kind of hard to rely on. That's why a lot of decks nowadays are built with trying to make things as consistent as possible. So you don't have to play anything super complex. There are very simple decks out there that are very good for just kind of learning to come to grips. Sword Soul. Sword Soul is a fantastic synchro deck, which is really easy to learn. And also the card art looks super cool. And if you're worried about price, then there's definitely cards that you can put in that don't have to be like the super top tier meta cards, you know? Looking at the ban list, Branda took a hit and Snake Eyes got a boost. Yes, and also Cool Toon and Radiant Typhoon got hit as well, which I think is good. I haven't. Oh god, I think I fought against a Lore Queen again. I think it was you actually. I think it was you that played a Lore Queen. What's the time when your opponent activates a card effect? You can destroy 1 card on the field. Okay. So that's destroy a card on the field. I see. Well, if you hadn't turned my monsters to zombies, I could have brought back a few end uses of them. Yeah, and that's, I think, one of the other thing that you kind of have to also kind of get used to with Yu-Gi-Oh! In terms of the nature of it being a competitive game. And that is, you can't, how do I put this? Relying on your opponent to not do something or play a specific way is very difficult. No, my pumpkin. Like, you can't not expect your opponent to let you do your big combo. And I think that's something that a lot of people really struggle with in Yu-Gi-Oh! Bitch, stop stealing my cards! Oh, how am I change sheet now? Well, I guess, never. Oh, this is awkward. Yu-Gi-Oh! Game is nonsense and BS. When you embrace it, you'll love the game so much more. Exactly. Excuse me. I think, chat, I am in trouble. I have a fun fact about 5Ds. Crow's French voice is the same as Ask Ketchum's one. That is... Huh. Huh. That is interesting. Oh, this isn't going well. What the fuck? This isn't gonna be... This isn't going to end well for me. Oh boy, howdy. That one you had the triple tactics as well. Oh, this is not looking good for old Yusei. You also learn more from getting a beatdown, like finding breakpoints in your deck. Absolutely, and I think the important part is also you need to find someone. You also need someone who can play with you and teach you. You know, like it's really good to have like practice matches against people so that they can show you like step by step how to deal with certain situations, how to make decisions. You know. Like, a lot of people really like to joke, like, oh, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a one-player game, you go on autopilot, and yeah, there's a little bit of that. Like, there's some decks where you do, like, oh, I need to do my 15-step combo. And, you know, a whole bunch of stuff like that. But, you know, there is decision-making. Okay, I'm still alive. Probably not for long, but for now. So yeah, French speakers could hear Ash do whatever nonsense he does in the anime, and 25 minutes later, you hear the same voice yelling at Bomber to give the children back. Oh, that shit be wild. No, my cold buy. I don't think I'm going to come back from this position. Oh my god, really? I'm doing this out of spite at this point. No, come on! Oh, man. Sometimes, chat, you are just not allowed to win. Sometimes fate declares in this game you are not allowed to win. Okay, I can at least do this. This is something. I swear to God, if you have another... I was about to say, I swear to God. I'm not actually zombie locked yet. That's very funny. Right. I'm trying to is there a world where I can somehow get out of this? Maybe? God, what do I do in this position? I guess this. Okay, Fallen Angel effect. I'm gonna do this so I can get my cards back in my graveyard. Okay, get Eldritch, the Mad Golden Lords, banish that. Alright, alright. Chat, somehow... Somehow, I have brought this back. I'm Siraji, I'm testing out a For Hire deck. The For Hire stuff does look... I'm not particularly interested on it personally. I refuse. I will not let you steal... I will not let you steal my shit! Is that an SB? Yep. So that does get rid of that, right? Yeah. I don't think... Oh, shit, that's a bad one. That's a bad one for me. I enjoy my little pet road decks. Oh, me too. I got a Speedroid deck, for God's sake. New Speedroid support coming out. Yeah, it took me a couple times to connect to them, but it does work. Just need to give it a couple tries. Damn. Oh, yeah, that's right, because of SP. I keep on forgetting about the part of SP's effect, which lets you, which stops you from directly attacking. All right. All right, chat, this is it. Comeback starts now. The comeback starts now. Heart of the cards, baby. Heart of the cards. I mean, it's not nothing. Do I even do anything here, or...? No? Just what do I do? I just activate my effect and then I just do the same thing anyway? I guess I do it on my terms instead? Anyway, do I have to go pick up Yuki at the vet? I hope Yuki's doing okay. Having a safe trip. Thank you for stopping on by, Shogun. You can't be destroyed by card effects. Let's go! Hi again. Welcome back. All right, so I can't believe I'm still hanging on to my dear life at the moment. I am hanging on to my dear eldritch life. Chat, who says Master Duel can't be fun? White woman jump scare? No! Oh god. No, not the white woman! All right, Eldritch, Eldritch, I'm a Burial. Your giant golden ass is the only thing that is stopping me from dying at the moment. And I don't think it's going to stop it any longer. Yeah, no, that's it. No, not the white woman. Oh, that was a fun match, though. I enjoyed that. There was 3 times that I should have died. And I somehow stuck around. Oh, good game. All right, don't worry about moving, chat, by the way. I can move my way down. Oh, that was a fun match. Who says you can't have fun with Yu-Gi-Oh, chat? We know how to have fun here. We know how to have fun with Yu-Gi-Oh on this channel. Get your meta shit out of here. We don't want none of that. That's impossible. Video games aren't fun. Well, a lot of big companies nowadays will try to convince you of that. Another fun fact about the Yu-Gi-Oh! French dub, Art v French dub from the Fortune Cup final is lost media. Really? I mean, I know with the English dub of 5Ds, they had to cut out a load of episodes for various reasons. Also, the censorship, which honestly, at one point in that show just gets comical. Chat, I need to show, for anyone who doesn't know, the clip with the electric shock therapy torture. I need to show that clip. Okay, summon Eldritch. I still got my normal summon, so do that first. Summon Unizombie. Activate Unizombie effect. We will send... What do I send? What do I send in this position? Either Doom King or Mizuki. I'm gonna send Mizuki. Right, now this is the part where I don't be stupid. Don't be stupid. There we go. Okay, alright, okay. I've done it correctly. I've done it correctly. We go 1, 2. Activate Fallen Angel. Summon Mad Golden Lord. Activate Flying Mary. Summon Eldritch, the Golden Lord. And Varudras. Alright, we're good, we're good. Undying Legion. Fuck it, snake hair effect. Get the very funny card. And 1, 2. And then this is the part where I find out you have a Harpy's Feather Duster and I cry. Or a Lightning Storm, that works too. Don't think there's anything else I want from this situation. Nope. So the final duel between Jack and Yuya, the end of the Synchro art, the Etsy's art, the Fusion art, and the final art in the French dub are lost forever. Why are they lost forever? Did they just lose the recordings? Yo! Pumpkin Ditto, let's go! Oh shit. kind of want to let this... I kind of want to let this resolve. I mean... I kind of want to let this resolve just to see. I know I shouldn't. Fuck it, I'm letting it resolve. I wanna see what the pumpkin is cooking. Okay, wait. Wait. I have a better idea. Wait a minute. I have a better idea. Actually, hold on. Vendread Slayer is level 6 and he is a zombie. I'll cook something and BRB real quick. Oh yeah, no, we were talking about it a bit earlier. The idea of Vendread, the idea of Vendread pumpkin. There's something there. Okay, I don't think the snake hair actually does anything in this situation. Funny part is, I don't think I can kill him. I mean, I technically could, but... Okay, wait. Alright, chat. I mean, I can kill. The smart option would be to kill, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to, though. There's something I gotta do. There's something I must do. Alright. This is the snake hair. Add to a plasmid fortification. If I remember, part of why the arcs eventually just got skipped for English speakers was to avoid desync with the card releases. Yeah, basically. It was that, and also, and yeah, again, there was a lot of, strict TV licensing laws to do with, guns and stuff, because there's a whole arc in, 5Ds that takes place in a Wild West town, where their dual discs were guns. Hang on, I'm getting this. I'm getting this clip ready. I need to try and find that. God damn it. Chat, does anyone have a place where they can find that clip? Alright. Alright, he's got the zombie army. The stage is set. But yeah, does anyone have that clip with the electricity? When Yusei and Akiza were, being shown? the torture, the electric torture. And they say the most out-of-pocket line ever. By the way, we're doing it. Let's go gambling. It's Joey time, baby. Let's go gambling. Let's go! That's all I wanted. The spirit of Joey is strong with me. Oh, God. My favorite dubism was, is that Joey Wheeler? Very quickly, nah, that's his Cohen. Just got some Jesse Wheeler. I know exactly. I think that is from 5Ds. I mean, that is also specifically from 5D. Yo, Goblin Zombie? Yo, the Goblin Zombie? I respect it. Good game. Why would you not want to play the really funny card? I don't trust that card when they say, do you have a Speedroid deck or an RV deck? I do, actually. If you want to see all of my decks currently, one sec. I need to go through, I know a lot. But yes, I do have Speedroid. It is... There it is. This is current Speedroid. I need to go through these decks and change them and optimize them a little bit. But oh yeah, I also got Fairy Tail, which I haven't had the chance to play yet. Fairy Tail looks fun. I'm missing a couple. Yeah, I'm missing a few of the ultra rares, which I'll be able to get with the material that I've got. What about Yugioh versus Yugioh Duel? I can do... You know what? Let's go for it. Oh, go for it. Which card was I missing? Oh, right. I was missing this one. I can get rid of it for now. I can put in something else. I'll put in... Where is it? This one. That will do. Fairy Tail is satanic. That looks so cute, though. I hate to admit it, the unnecessary evil in the game, unfortunately, was going to do something funny if you did Vortex me. Ah, I was hoping for it. Oh, God. But, what was I going to say? I was going to mention something. I was going to mention, no, the new Joey cards. Everyone's looking at them and going, "What the hell? These cards are garbage." And I'm looking at them and going, "No, these cards are perfect." These cards are perfect. My dumbass forgot to move from spot 1. Ah, it's fine. I can move that. Chat. I am just like a regular person like you and me. I can just move down. It's all good. Red Eyes is tragic. They did my boy dirty. I was going into that level 10 synchro zombie dragon. That would have been cool though. I would have liked that. No, Red Eyes has an identity crisis. It really does. It doesn't know what it wants to be. Like, chat, how many versions of Red Eyes do we have? We got Red Eyes Darkness Dragon stuff. We've got the regular Red Eyes stuff. We've got Xyz Zombie Dragon stuff. Yeah, we got some ritual monster. It's just all over the place. It needs to pick something and stick with it, you know? Kind of what Blue Eyes did. Maybe have like a weird offshoot, like with Chaos Match Dragon. Yeah, Red Eyes Burn, Zombies, Dragoon, Metal Foes. Gemini. It's just like they just don't pick with something and stick with it. All right, we got beyond the pendulum. Blue Eyes said it choose to beat you up. Well, they stuck with something specifically. Like, Blue Eyes had a little bit of an identity crisis for a while, but overall, I can at least understand what the game plan is, you know? I don't understand what the game plan is with Red Eyes. I don't get what the point is. Come on out, Hip Hippo. Blue Eyes and Synchros just fits. Primite making Blue Eyes and Jingo Burr. I mean, I think if I had to have my fill, if I had to have my say, I would make Red Eyes I would make Red Eyes an Xyz deck because, oh, the Blue Eyes deck gets the white cards and the Red Eyes deck gets the black cards. Thematically, it just makes sense. And then, yeah, stick with. I think the most success it ever had was with the burn strategy, and it does. As much as people hate burn, it does differentiate itself from Blue Eyes as a game plan. So I think there's something there. All right, now we got Exceed the Pendulum. Which one's Vortex Dragon again? When spell trap card, you can shuffle one face and negate the activation. Okay. Right. Okay. Before I do this, trust me, this is a Speedroid deck. Trust me, this is a Speedroid deck. Trust me. Shit, did I remember to take out Max C? I might have not. Okay, if I draw Max C or Droll or anything like that, I won't play them. Guess I have to do this. All right. Speedroid Wheel, go! I will discard Den Daiko Duke. Red Eyes one day be a third-rate deck, piloted by me, a fourth-rate duelist. Son of a bitch, that's an ass blossom. No, not the Droll! The Droll is banned! Why? Why Droll? Droll is banned! I win by proxy. Even though I forgot to take out my cards. Have you tried flopping and flagging down the ref? It is true. It is a football field. I mean, if I don't want to just get rid of this, right? And then just, I don't know, this. It's been so long since I played Speedroid. This is not a deck where you just pick it up and play. Aha! My bait worked! Okay, yeah, but that's it. That's all I got. Also, hi Effie, how you doing? I am back from Versus Fighting. Wow, I am playing with the new gel nail products, and this one, nail polish, looks like they bled a highlighter into a bottle. I love it. Is it like very neon? Is it that type of highlighter, or is it a different type? Doing fine, missing Tocon, but starting lowing Avatar The Last Airbender. Yeah, I still need to put a bit more time into it as well. If I'm being honest, it's probably not a game I'm going to put a ton of time into, but one of my friends was a playtester, so, you know. Oh, extremely neon. I thought so. Hey! That's my dragon! Treating it like Blaze Blue, fun to play since a lot of friends play it, but not gonna spend most of my life getting better on it. That's fair. Nah, Blaze Blue's fun. If I'm going to pick, like... I'm probably gonna try and start zeroing on the fighting games that I want to spend, like, the most amount of time on soon. There's a few, but I think I have a good idea. That is not the card that I wanted to draw. That is actively a terrible card. Well... Your turn! I think that actually is the worst card in my deck. That is actually just straight up. I want to summon my big boy, but I need a fusion monster. Well, you certainly got the chance to do it. I just got a Mole Charming to my name. Yeah, no, out of the fighting games, I'm the most, like, interested in keeping up with. I still love KOF 15, man. It's, you know, it's always going to be super niche, but I love that game. City of the Wolves I want to get back into, and Virtual Fighter is definitely, I think, one of the bigger ones. Oh! Yeah, for anyone who's curious, by the way, I went to a fighting game tournament last week. And I took place in Samurai Showdown, Virtual Fighter 5, and King of Fighters 15. And I came 17th, 13th, and 17th, respectively. You say that until they announce KOF 16 or CBS 3. Pretty much, yeah. Yeah. No, I was pretty happy with how I did. fuck are these draws? What the? Okay. Okay, right. This is doable. Alright, let's see. Okay, let's see if I can summon my big boy. Or a big boy of any description. Speed drop, Terror Top. Next boy is the big boy turn. Well, I gotta see if I can do something before then. Currently, the answer is no. Okay. We go with Chant. Activate Chant. We get... Oh, damn. We summon Phonics. I still don't have a Mystical Space Typhoon currently. But this is really awkward. Okay. This is really awkward, but I figured I'll do it this way. Also, I think I summoned the wrong thing. I should have summoned the other one, but whatever! Damn it. Well, I'm pretty sure that's me dead. You get the chance to summon your big boy. No, why would you do that? That's so mean. I'm getting my cards back before you do sweep this under the rug. Damn it. No, why would you do that? Man, I got some whack-ass draws, man. Freaking Varun. Varun as a draw. Also, the great Phonics. Don't get me wrong, good card, but I don't want it in my opening hand. It's him. It's him. It's the boy. Am I actually dead? Wait, wait, I was about to say, like, no, you gotta be able to kill me, right? Okay, the borrow load just for extra. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Are you going to try the Gundam TCG? I heard you could play it online too. I'm not really that affiliated with Gundam that much. I think it's cool, don't get me wrong, but... I don't know. I'll be curious to at least check it out. You know, just see what it's about. I don't think... I don't think it will take over, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Or anything like that, you know? I've dabbled in other card games before. I really liked Flesh and Blood, but unfortunately the user base for that is very small. And there's no, like, official online client. There is a fan online client. I actually had some friends who were creating it. I don't know if it's been worked on since then, but yeah. That's been a cool project that they've been doing, but, and then Magic the Gathering is cool, but now they're getting really crazy with all of the worlds apart stuff. I liked it when it was Final Fantasy, because, haha, I like the thing that, you know, I like, but also some of the stuff they've been going for has just been really out there and weird. I don't know, it just doesn't seem to fit. Like, at least with Final Fantasy, it felt like it fit. Whereas with... yeah, they just went way too overboard. I felt like with Final Fantasy, everyone was really super on board because it fit, there was a lot of love into the cards, and just everything about it, and now it's just... I don't know, it feels like, because it's Wizards of the Coast that owns Magic the Gathering? It just feels like they went, oh, people like the Final Fantasy pack because it was a collab. And then they just kept going without any thought. It is Wizards of the Coast, yeah, that makes sense. I don't get marketing people, man. I don't get how their brain works. It's like, they can't understand why people like the thing that they like, and they just look at it as the most basic, surface-level thing you could possibly ever imagine. It's like, I feel like most marketing people have never, indulged in media in their life. You know what I mean? Like, they can't comprehend why it appealed so much to people. It's kind of sad because I still like Magic the Gathering on paper. I played it a little bit and I had fun, but yeah, you know, after it moved past with the Final Fantasy stuff, I just didn't care as much anymore. By the way, thank you so much for the duel, everybody. By the way, if you haven't followed, please consider following. I do try to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Every Friday, and I also play a lot of variety stuff as well. I'm sorry, as much as I love Yu-Gi-Oh!, I am a variety man at heart, so I do play a lot of different variety games as well. But I do make a point to try and play Yu-Gi-Oh! Every Friday. So if that appeals to you, please consider following. It seriously does help out a lot. And I try to play a lot of, like, decks like this. I did forget to take out the Maxi, but you know what? I didn't see it, so... I was feeling not great yesterday, alright? But yes, I did not, it is usually on a Friday, not a Saturday. Right. Chat. What? Chat, does anyone supposedly know what the new pack might have? It was Dark Lord, Red Dragon Archfiend, and something else, I think it was, like, the current theory. What was the last thing? It was Dark Lord, Red Dragon Archfiend, and... Clown? Was it Clown? Was it Clown Crew? I can't remember now. Clown. Sephiroth to Cloud. I'm just taking a look now to try and remind myself. What the hell is this zombie? Sorry, what is this zombie build I am looking at? What is this? What it... Oh no, what is this? Chat, someone tell me what I'm looking at. What is this? I don't like it. You say is truly a man of variety. It took me a couple years to convince him to monogamy. Rescue A's, we've got Salamandre. Alright, that's some pretty spicy stuff. Fire King. Azamina. Azamina's back. Dark Magician. Keep on fighting the fight. Good fight. Ties don't bind. Yo, Cyber Dragon with the K9 package. That's pretty cool. No, I don't like this. No. No. Hey, Rika! That is one for Wad. It's the Rika package. Still looks exactly like the combo deck that they hate, but hey, you know what? It's still showing signs of life. Crazy thing that the little project back in 2019 ended up being this site now. Well, this one and yugioh Pro. I mean, yugioh Pro has obviously been the longer of the two, but yugioh Pro is also a fantastic source. Oh yeah, we're getting a new Dark Paladin. Wave Motion Black Paladin. Dark Magician, 1 level 7 or higher monster, must be fusion summoned, can attack all your opponent's monsters each, 500 attack for every monster on the field, once per turn. When your opponent activates a spell or trap, oh wait, no, sorry, just a spell effect. Negate it, then you can destroy one card of the field. When this card destroys that card by battle or effect sent to the graveyard, while that card is in the graveyard, it cannot activate its effects. It's, yeah, it's a going second battle card. We used Jekyll LRE back in, and then it took like half an hour to compile the site each time. Hey, that's how you know it's true grassroots. I do like the manga art cards. Yeah, Skull Servant. God, the Fist Knight looks sick. I don't... Sorry, the fact it's Harpy Lady and it's just like this is how teenagers draw boobs. I'm sorry. Just two orbs. Are those on knees? Maybe. Yeah, Gyaku Tenno looks pretty nice. Oh my lord. Like, these are old-ass artworks, but... Oh, that's funny. I like that. Oh, I like that a lot. And then, of course, we got Senet with our new court-mandated hot waifu and super hot dude. Jesus Christ, my guy. Dude looked at the Greeks and saw how gay they were and was like, bet. Man looked over at the Greeks and there was like, and was like, those are rookie numbers. Those are rookies. Someone give him a glass of water and a burger. Oh my lord. It's an interesting archetype to do with like ritual summoning and normal monsters, which I find intriguing. Again, probably not a card that will be good, but I am interested. Yeah. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of other new stuff as well. Anyway, that's where we're going to be ending off for tonight, chat. Thank you so much for joining. There will probably be no stream tomorrow, but scheduling will be back on the menu starting Monday. We'll be going back to our regularly scheduled streams. We'll be getting back to AI Dysomnium files, of course, for Friday Night Cardboard. I am also making the executive decision that Autonomy Gaming, which is my new segment that I test ran last month now, I'm actually going to be doing it this weekend. Or I guess I should technically say next weekend. I was planning to originally doing it at the end of every month, but I figured I was going to fast track it this month. And then do it again at the end of next month so that I can sort out the timings of it, because if I were to do it at the end of the month, then it would have worked out that basically we would have had almost 2 months with no sessions. So instead, I'm going to bring it up to this Saturday instead. And then we'll go from there. But for anyone who is not familiar with Okonomi Gaming, it is my new segment where I basically have all of my shit available to play and viewers get to vote. There are some Yu-Gi-Oh games in there as well. Duelist of the Roses, Tag Force, Wheelie Breakers. If anyone remembers Wheelie Breakers. No one remembers Wheelie Breakers. Yeah, it is absolutely everything that I currently have available to play. So we shall see. It's going to be an absolute mess. I'm still figuring it out as I go. But that's half the fun, so we'll be getting to that. And then, of course, some other new stuff that I've been waiting to start, so look forward to that. Anyway, if you haven't followed, please consider following. Like I said, Yu-Gi-Oh! Every Friday, I try to do. And I will be back next time. All right, take care, everybody. Sleep well, rest well, and see you all next time. Good night.